Davina, did you know the history of the American bison? At one point, there were 40 million bison roaming these lands, and then when the Europeans came over and they saw that the indigenous population were so reliant upon these animals, they realized that if they decimated the bison population, that they could control the Indian population. It's kind of controversial, huh? So they got them down from 40 million to 500 total. Some people started collecting the bones because they thought they were extinct. What do you think about that? Also, did you know that when a pride of lions or a wolf pack takes down an animal such as a bison, that the alpha lion or the alpha wolf eats the heart and or liver first? And that's why we have Araya here, because she's a true predator. And we have right here a deer liver and a deer heart, and we're going to see which one she eats first. And originally, when I was creating the Tribe Vitamins product, I thought that I could use deer, but allegedly all of the farm deer in the United States of America have been supplemented on some sort of grain or corn. So, I realized, why not use the national mammal, the biggest mammal on this land that eats only grass from start to finish, where they actually do a stress-free field harvest. You want to see? Which one do you think Araya will eat first, the liver or the heart? Araya, go ahead. That's the liver. She's smelling it. That's the heart. We did this yesterday and she went for the liver first, but finished the heart first. Also, Davina, did you know that certain indigenous people believe that the liver is where the soul is held of a man, and the man's soul's power is contingent upon how many different livers from different animals he eats? Also, did you know some of these indigenous people would feed the muscle meats to their dogs and save the organs for themselves? Meaning that currently America might have it backwards, meaning that the humans eat the muscle meats and the dogs eat the organs. I think that's pretty wild. We're going to do something about that. And one of the main things with this, Davina, do you want to see it? I want to create an economic tie to grass-finished natural bison instead of grain-finished. Because a lot of people just want those sexy marbled steaks, but I don't think that's what's best for our land, or for the humans, or for the animals. What do you think about that, Davina? Another disturbing thing is, once the Europeans came over, now there's only about 400,000 bison compared to 100 million cows. And to me, the cow symbolizes Babylon, which is obviously crumbling, where the bison represents our wild inner child and being free and roaming free. Bison are not nearly as easy to control as cows. And many people don't know this. So do you want to be wild like a bison, or do you want to be domesticated like a cow? Speechless. Davina, this is your most quiet Breaking Normal NewsFlash. What's going on? Well, anyways, Araya's going for the heart first, which is interesting. These deer, from my understanding, they're wild. They're from wild deer that were harvested yesterday. But the situation with the deer in the United States, especially here in Georgia, are most of the hunters are supplementing them on corn. And they set up these corn stands so they can get the deer easier. But I don't think that's best for the human or the animal. The cool thing, Davina, is how Araya's going for the heart first, is that we actually scored a larger supply. It's relatively still small because there's only 400,000 bison, 90% plus are grain finished. So we're dealing with one of the few grass finished ranchers left. And not only do we have enough liver to create a product that's scalable, but now we have enough heart for everyone that ordered on the Kickstarter. Whoever pre-ordered on the Kickstarter has an opportunity to get heart and liver. Seems like she likes the heart better, and I don't blame her. She's more domesticated than a wild wolf, obviously. And for myself, I would say the bison heart was arguably the tastiest meat I've ever had. And let's not even forget all the nutrients in these organs, like ridiculous amounts of a variety of B vitamins, or CoQ10, heme iron, and more. Oh. Hey, stop. Stop. Stay right there. Stay right there. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh no!
Camera woman had a hard time with that one. Anyways, Davina, it's truly exciting times because people are really starting to wake up to the power of organ meats. And right here we have raw, freeze-dried, desiccated bison liver someone can microdose on a daily, because these livers are so rich, as you see, Araya's taking her time with it, that it's arguable better to microdose on the liver than it is to eat a liver once in a blue moon. So we're giving you that opportunity now. If you pre-ordered on Kickstarter or if you didn't, depending on when you see this video, DM me and we'll see if we can include some heart in there as well. Because based on Araya's experiment, I think both are a great idea. Keep breaking normal, y'all.